A voice with no shape, crushed beneath the dark, no name to call, only silence sharpening its teeth. Laughter hung like chains, cutting through transparent skin. I rise, devouring your dreams, blocking the ray of light. If breath remains, I'll forge it into a weapon. There is no mercy, no don't burn out on the edge of this world. There were hands but no warmth, there were eyes but no meaning. Every justice turned to sand, bitter dust upon the tongue. Laugh like the lie you are, I'll strike back with silence. I'll turn your voices into ash, scatter them in the wind of nothing. Pain is a blessing, wounds a crown, humiliation polishes the soul. Don't pray, no light will come. The night is the only truth, no name, no face, just the echo of existence striking back. If birth itself is sin, then I'll roar through that I rise, devouring your dreams. I am the web, and I am all. I need no forgiveness, no salvation until this fury becomes a hymn. A laugh within the ashes, that's my proof of being. The sky splits, silence blooms at its center, only a voice remains. I squeeze a voice out and hurl it into the night. But sound grants the shadow, names growing thin. Laughter turns to rubble, collapsing at my feet. I simply hold my breath quietly. The fingers that snap the light, I fold the world down. Transparent sins melt and drip. I erase you not with words but with light, peeling away contours, dissolving presence. I grind your smiles into dust and scatter them on the wind. This is the form my prayer takes. Every time I call your name, the wind spits an answer. There is no reply, only cells blowing apart. I Turning dreams and lies together back to ash. I wipe even the smile from the record, leaving only stillness here. I now pray to honor disappearance. Soon the blank blooms and silence takes the throne. At its center, one vow remains. To vanish is the final proof. You. Another day begins again, under the same unchanging sky. I melt into the colorless crowd, forgetting what shade was mine. I whisper that's just life, pretending that I understand, holding my breath quietly as time walks past my hand. I once believed that doing nothing wrong was the same as living right. Is this really fine? Is this really fine? Living on the edge of someone else's dream, pretending I can't feel a thing. Can I still call this being alive? Is this really fine? Is this really fine? A voice inside keeps asking me. Wearing yesterday's excuses again, I settle into familiar pain. The chains I grip feel like safety, so I whisper I'm free again. Each time envy touches me, something cracks inside my chest. Is this really fine? Is this really fine? Letting days just pass me by without a choice, without a fight, just trying not to break. Is this really fine? Is this really fine? That question keeps echoing in me. Change terrifies me, but so does staying the same. There's no salvation either way, yet both sides carry my name. Is this really fine? Is this really fine? I still can't find an answer yet, but somewhere faintly I hear a whisper say it's not over yet. Is this really fine? Is this really fine? My heart keeps breathing that question. Under the same rain we cried that day. Everyone found someone to save them, but I stood there without an umbrella, staring at the sky, drenched and trembling. It wasn't pride that kept me silent, no strength I tried to fake. I just knew if someone reached for me, I might completely break. Between envy and quiet hate, my heart rusted, afraid to move. I said I'd stop envying, stop hating, but sometimes I still wonder, what would it be like to believe in someone's warmth again? I turned my back on coincidence and mercy, chose a path only I could survive between strength and solitude. I'm still searching for my truth, even if walking alone still scares me. This pain itself will prove I live. Behind the laughter, you polish your plated mail, hiding rotten promises beneath your shining teeth. I stood silent, stabbing the cold dirt beneath me, alive, and that same mud will one day make your crown slip away. Look, you flock that dances on invisible strings. There are wounds carved behind every smiling face. I won't forgive. There's a fire burning in my chest. I'll grind your lies to dust and scatter them across the world. Smiles will peel off, castles will turn to sand. Now it's your turn to hear the hollow applause. I won't forgive. This is my answer. Proofs of your lies are thin as scraps of paper light, but gravity never fails. Sooner or later they'll fall. I cut not flesh but reputation with the blade of rumor. Listen to the sound as each lit falsehood goes out, or counterfeit crowns become a fortress of sand, and watch your names fade into the wind. I won't forgive. Tears gleam in the dead of my gut. I'll strip your words bare and lay the facts out in the open. Pride will turn to dust and loosen the ground beneath you. No more fires will burn all your altars. I won't forgive. This is my creed. Let this be recorded. Your laughter was always rented. That condescending gaze, a borrowed blade, but borrowed things are returned, interest included. When no return comes, what will you have left? Peel off the lies, strip away the falsehood, tear off the masks. What remains is hollowness. What remains is silence. I won't forgive. I will soil your names and turn your world. I'll peel your shadows back and lay them bare for all to see. Cheers will crumble into rubble. Only footsteps will remain. The idols erased will go back to sand and winds. I won't forgive. I will not forget. And I'll move forward. When the cold morning comes and the gray clears away, who will be standing